Tonight on Tom's River Schools Today, we will take a look at one girl getting a date of a lifetime.
And as always, we have a look at some of the events from around the school district. Tom's River Schools Today starts in 2 minutes.
Hello? Ken, I'm busy right now.
That's the way we get by, the way we get by. All that's the way we get by, the way we get by. That's the way we get by, the way we get by, the way. That's the way we get by. That's the way we get by. We found a new kind of dance in a magazine. Try it out, it's like nothing you ever seen. Your sweet talk like a cup, and you know it. You bought a new bag of pots, so let's make a new start. And that's the way to my heart, the way to my heart. That's the way You say you're sleeping like a soldier trapped inside of an island. Machines can keep you breathing. All that happens when you find a new world's begun.
Hello and welcome to Tom's River Schools Today for Wednesday, May the 9th. I'm Alexia Evgenia.
And I'm Cameron Lister. Later on tonight, we will check the weather.
But at first tonight, we take a look at our elementary schools and our elementary happening segment.
Starting off our elementary happenings, parents please check your student's website for all important information.
Let's take a look at today's random fact of the day.
Hi, I'm RT2, TV21's Random Fact of the Day. Did you know the $5 bill is slightly heavier than every other denomination of paper U.S. currency?
With a pancake fundraiser and lots of support from her community, a little girl in Indiana who was attacked by a dog last year is now on her way to getting prosthetic ears.
It's been a long recovery for Ariel Harrison. Scars remain on her face and her head wrapped to protect the skin grafts, and her ears are gone. Her mother, Kendra, says it's been emotional hearing her daughter ask why she can't wear sunglasses properly.
She'll put them on her nose, and she's like, they won't stay. I don't have ears. And I'm like, you'll get them. You'll get them. You'll have ears.
Kendra also says she's concerned how other kids will treat her when she starts school.
She'll just look away. She don't like talking to people because they look at her different.
Girls getting ready to start kindergarten have to worry about buying new shoes or new clothes or making sure I have enough crayons, and she's worried about ears.
Cass County Fire Chief Jeff Locke says this pancake breakfast will make sure she doesn't have to worry, but he never expected it would raise more than $11,000. In all, through other combined fundraising efforts, $23,000 in total have been raised. He says donations have even poured in from across the country.
A letter from a lady in Arizona wishing her well, put this money towards her.
Kendra says she's blown away by all the support her daughter has received. She says she's been envisioning what Ariel will look like with the new ears.
She'll look normal, you know, like she did before the attack. Or she'll have something there instead of just holes.
Although the money has been raised, doctors say Ariel must wait over a year before she can get them.
He says till she's 5 because then she'll understand that she has to take care of them. That if you don't take care of them, then they won't look good and they won't be any good.
It's time to take a trip around the world in our 60-second road trip. Can you guess where we are today?
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place.
An 87-year-old woman fulfilled her lifelong dream Friday evening. She walked the stage at the University of Alabama and received her college diploma. A moment 70 years in the making. Hillary Simon has the story.
Age is just a number for this determined 87-year-old.
Oh, they had to get my transcript out of the archives, and I thought that'll take them forever. Is it in the attic in a box or down in the basement?
Her coursework all the way back from 1947.
In my last quarter, I decided to bolt and get away from all of the pressures and the restraints. I went to Alaska to work for the U.S. Air Force.
That's where she met her husband Bernard and started a family. But deep down, she and her husband knew how much she wanted that degree. But at the time, it wasn't possible until recently.
He passed away last June. This was one of the things that he wanted for me, and I certainly wanted for myself. And to my surprise, I found an ad thumbing through an alumni magazine that said, "Back to Bama."
From that program, she finally got her moment she wanted.
Patricia Gentry Cassidy.
To walk the stage. And the support from the crowd was breathtaking.
It's hard to put into words. It's closure that for 70 years I've thought about.
Now this college graduate is ready for her next adventure.
Probably get a job and say, I'm a college graduate.
It's now time for us to take a look at the dictionary.com's word of the day. Today's word is oscillated, meaning having eye-like spots or markings. And now for your sentence of the day. The cardinal bird and the ocellated turkey must not be forgotten.
Now we are going to take a short break, but coming up, we take a look at our intermediate happenings.
And we also take a look at your weather, so stick around, we'll be right back.
Moving to Intermediate East, the Poetry Slam will take place on Monday, June 11th at 6:30 p.m. in the Media Center. Please submit all poems by Monday, May 7th.
Switching to Intermediate North, any eighth grade field hockey player going to High School North next year, there will be a player-parent meeting on Tuesday, May 22nd at 7 p.m. in High School North in C18. Please park in the back by the gym. Any questions, email the coach at kmuller@trschools.com.
Attention eighth graders, can you dance, sing, play an instrument? Then the pop concert is for you. All interested acts need to sign up to audition outside of B9. All acts must be 3 minutes and everyone performing in your group must be signed up and ready to audition.
It is now time for our environmental tip of the day. Each day we will bring a tip that will help save the environment. Let's take a look at today's tip.
Don't tap out. Teach children to turn off the water while brushing their teeth. Leaving the tap running during the recommended 2 minutes of brushing can waste up to 5 gallons of water a day.
Every day on this show, we will be bringing you a tip of the day, so stay tuned tomorrow as we give you another way to help save the environment.
Each year, millions of Americans face the reality of living with a mental illness. That's why May is a month to educate and bring awareness to the issue. Here's Reed Binion with today's Health Minute.
May is Mental Health Awareness Month, bringing attention to the need for screening and treatment. According to new research released by Nationwide Children's Hospital, 87% of Americans surveyed agree that more mental health support for children and adolescents needs to be available. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, just over 20%, or about 1 in 5 children, have had a seriously debilitating mental disorder. The National Institute of Mental Health defines a serious mental illness as a mental, behavioral, or emotional disorder that limits one or more major life activity. The NIH also reports that there were about 45 million adults living with a mental illness in 2016. Of those, almost 10.5 million were serious mental illnesses. If you or someone you know has a mental illness, there are resources to help. For today's Health Minute, I'm Reed Binion.
It is now time for another break. Coming up later in the show, we will take a look at your high school happenings. Tom's River Schools Today will be right back.
Circling your head, contemplating everything you ever said. Now I see the truth, I got it down. A different motive in your eyes, and now I'm out. See you later. I see your fantasy. You wanna make it a reality, baby. Go see inside.
Every year, mothers lose their babies to gun crimes. You'll always be your mother's baby. So before you commit a gun crime, think about who you'll leave behind. Gun crimes hit home.
Well, the years start start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid.
Starting off our high school happenings at North every Wednesday is Green Day. Remember to wear green to help get the word out about the need for recycling and energy conservation.
Also at North, are you looking to play Dungeons and Dragons? Come to C14 after school every other Tuesday and make new friends. Finally at North, senior prom students must bring a note for early dismissal for prom before Friday, May 18th to the attendance office. You must stay in school until 11:15 the day of prom.
Switching to the home of the Indians, the Cedar Chest yearbook is now on sale. The cost of the yearbook is $77.25. A yearbook may be purchased at this time from Mr. DeMario in room F6.
Seniors, if you have been accepted to a college or institution of higher learning, please bring a copy of your letter of acceptance to the guidance office. Seniors, don't forget to go to the guidance office and check out the scholarships that are available. Make sure you apply for several scholarships.
At East, attention students and staff, the school store is now open to serve you. We are stocked with all your Raider apparel needs, including Champion and Under Armour brands. The school store is open every day after school from 1:40 to 2 p.m. We also have Yoo-Hoo, Snapple, and water for $1, as well as many delicious snacks to get you energized for your after-school practices. Stop in soon. It's time to get Raiderized.
For all those interested in going on the last History Club trip of the year to Washington, D.C., see Mr. Cohen in room E5B for a permission slip. The trip will be held on Saturday, June 9th, and will be available to the first 150 students who hand in their money and permission slip. The cost of the trip is $45. Who wants to be a part of the Relay for Life? Join us every Friday in room W30 after school to be a part of the planning and fundraising.
The High School East Bible Club. Interested in studying the Bible with fellow students at High School East? Then join the Bible Club. This is a club run by students. All topics from the Bible for teaching and discussion are chosen by students. All teaching is done by students. All discussions are led by students. Interested? The Bible Club meets every Monday after school in the Media Center.
The robotics team will meet every Wednesday and Thursday after school in S21 until 3:30. The computer club will meet every Tuesday after school in S21 until 2:30.
Would you like to attend the prom in style this year? Did you know that High School East has a closet filled with the most beautiful evening gowns and dresses? If you want to feel like Cinderella too, make an appointment today with Miss Steinhardt in the Media Center to find that special dress just for you.
High School East, did you know that there are a million students who are absent each month because they feel unsafe at school? Make a difference in someone's life today by making a new friend, sitting with a new group at lunch, or joining a new club or sport.
Need a little help with your college entrance essays? Having difficulty with that research paper? Or would you just like another pair of eyes to proofread your assignments? The Writing Center provides tutors to help with all types of writing assignments. The Writing Center is now open every Tuesday and Thursday after school in W20. Ask your English teacher for further details.
Let's now take a look at what grinds our gears.
Hi, I'm Ben Cagno, and this is what grinds my gears. When you're having a conversation with someone while they're eating food and you get food all over you.
It is now time for us to take a short break. After the break, we will take a look at your 3-day forecast.
Tom's Over Schools today. We'll be right back.
Crowded hallways are the loneliest places for outcasts and rebels, or anyone who just dares to be different. And you've been trying for so long to find out where your place is. But in their narrow minds, there's no room for anyone who dares to do something different. Oh, but listen for a minute. Trust the one who's been where you are, wishing all it was sticks and stones. Those words cut deep, but they don't mean you're all alone, and you're not invisible.
Sing a song for the broken hearted. When I shout it out loud.
Starting off sports is a sports video that's quickly going viral. A high school student with Down syndrome lives out to play his dream of playing baseball. Austin Pollock reports.
As Dylan takes his turn around the bases, we'll tell you his story. Born with Down syndrome, Dylan is a friend to many.
Everybody that knows him loves him, and everybody that he knows he loves.
Throughout his childhood, everywhere he goes, he knows someone, and someone knows him.
If we would go shopping at the mall, he would walk up to people and want to grab their hand and walk with them.
From South Harrison to RCB, Dylan has looked up to Mark Jones, both a teacher and coach at the school.
It's like an older brother relationship.
It's pretty special. Actually, it's beyond special.
It's a relationship so one of a kind. Mark doesn't look at Dylan as just a student.
My buddy.
And Dylan doesn't look at Mark as just a teacher.
Dylan calls him his buddy, so he's not just a teacher, he's his friend.
Friendships, no matter what type of friendship you build, you know, it's going to be lasting with somebody.
Since last year, Mark has been finding a way to get Dylan up to the plate. On Tuesday, it became reality.
It didn't matter if you were a Bird fan, a Lewis County fan, it didn't matter because we were all Dylan fans at that moment.
The scoreboard was irrelevant when the final out was made. A boy's dream came true when the Eagles took Dylan under their wings.
Being able to do what we did the other day with Dylan that's more important than any win, any loss, because everybody wins in that situation.
And a mother proud of her son for overcoming his obstacles.
If he can make a difference in the kid's life in the school, just like they do for him, that's all I can really ask as a mother.
All 15 of our guys, along with the coaching staff and the fans, it's something we're going to remember. Probably we're going to remember it maybe even more so than what Dylan will.
And that's the story of Dylan Cunningham, who hasn't let anyone keep him from scoring. 4-5 News, I'm Austin Pollock, keeping you connected.
Let's now take a look at your 3-day forecast. For tomorrow, it will be cloudy with a high of 66 and low of 59. For Friday, it will be sunny with a high of 70 and a low of 62. And finally, for Saturday, there is a chance of rain with a high of 82 and a low of 67.
And wrapping up tonight's show, one high school student was looking for a special prom date, and what she got turned out to make her night. Here's a look.
It's prom night for these John I. Leonard special needs students. They've been looking forward to this night for a long time.
We came up with this idea of having the ESE students come to the prom, since they wouldn't have the opportunity if we didn't take the chance and bring them here. My wife is a teacher for John I. Leonard and teaches these students.
Saturday afternoon, several of the officers met the students.
So handsome. And you look so nice.
Smiles on the faces as the students got their corsages and boutonnieres.
It's amazing to see these young kids that don't have the opportunity to come do this be here today. They're awesome kids, and now they're mingling with all the other kids doing the same thing that the kids that don't have the disabilities are doing.
A dream come true to go to the prom. The officers are their dates.
Just to have the kids doing something, doing something that they wouldn't normally be able to do with the disabled kids. They wouldn't have been able to be here if it wasn't for Boynton, and they are having a ball. They're laughing, they're dancing, they're just totally out of their environment, and they're having a great time.
Remember, if you have a story you would like us to cover,
or if you have an announcement about an upcoming event, please send it inter-school mail to the TV studio at High School East, or you can email us at tv21@trschools.com.
Also, be sure to tune into TV21 throughout the day to catch the show as we bring you stories from around the district. Also, please take a look at our website, www.trschools.com/TV21.
Well, that wraps up tonight's show for Tom's River Schools Today. I'm Cameron Lister.
And I'm Alexia Evgeniu. Have a great night.